Hello, today I'm going to be doing a review on Temu budget watches. This is my little watch collection I have here, and it's actually in a Temu purchased or one case. As you see, there's a little defect here, but we're not going to go too much into the case. But these cases, sometimes you can get them for $7–8. And I'm going to fix this little latch thingy here. It's a nice little display case, and for $7, just a little repair, no biggie. But we won't get into the case. We're going to go into the watches, and this is my little collection here that I've got started just several months ago. I've been starting. 5 of these are Temu watches. The other 2 aren't. So I'm going to be talking just about the 5, and I'm going to go kind of in an order from value on up into what I think. And we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on each watch, but just to give you an idea of what you're getting for your bang for buck. I will say that overall, with my Temu watches, I am very happy. I've either paid very little or won them in different contests on the games, so I can't really complain. But let's go over. The first one here is a Sharms. Sharms watch. Has the fake dials here that do nothing. It does have your second and minute and hour hand. That's really all you're getting. It's thin, it's light, it's got a fairly inexpensive band, but I'll say this is a good work watch for me because it keeps perfect time. It's not so expensive that I have to worry about if something would happen to it. I got it as a gift and I'm very thankful for it because it's a good little work watch. The time's been perfect for I think a little over 2 weeks now. Hasn't lost a second. So, and I think you can get these for $1 or $2 on Temu. So for something that is a beater watch that you're not gonna worry a whole lot about if it gets hit or anything, but you need something that keeps good time. It's comfortable and it's thin if it's under my sleeve of my shirt. And it works for a good work watch. I'm really happy for a couple bucks. I mean, how can you go wrong with something that doesn't look horrible and it keeps good time? And I'm very happy with it. I wear it more than you would think compared to my other ones. So I'm very happy with this. It's a good watch. Sharms. Like I said, I'm not comparing these to Rolexes and Tissot's and the higher end watches, not even Fossils and stuff. I'm just comparing them to each other, what you get off of Temu. So for a couple bucks, a reliable work watch, or if a student wanted a school watch that they didn't have to worry a whole lot about, but it still keeps accurate time, you can rely on it. Not bad for a couple bucks. All right, next we're gonna move on to this one here. This is a little flashier. That one goes for around $2. This one here, I want to say right around $24. I need to wipe it off a little bit. It's a little dusty right now. But this is a Winter, the Triangle Winter watch. Sometimes they have it listed as a motorcycle watch. I'm not sure why, but it's an automatic. You see it's not running right now because I don't have it wound up and I haven't moved it for a little while. That's a little dressy. It's kind of cool with the gold and the black. I wear this as a musician. I wear this on a stage sometimes because it really pops nice in the lights. Some of the numbers here that are stamped, if they were just a little crisper, it would be really killer. They're kind of got a dull press. But the gold isn't bad. I mean, it's for $20-some, and it's an automatic. So you shake it up, then you wind it up, and you see right there, boom, it goes right off. I've had no problem with this being reliable. If I wind it, a lot of these automatics that I'll be showing you, I do not recommend overwinding them. It happens a lot. You can read where it can say they won't overwind, they'll shut off after. If you keep winding, it just won't engage. Well, with these lower end ones, that's not necessarily true. You can overwind them. I would suggest it at the 20 winds or less. That's going to get you through a whole day, especially if you're moving around. You see, I just moved it and it's self-winding now too. There's no need to overwind it. Just every day you might have to get up. If you've let it sit overnight and rewind it and set it, that's no big deal. It'll keep the watch running for a long time, but it has a nice movement on it. I usually get a good 16 to 18 hours just from winding it 10-15 times and moving it all day and wearing it, and then it works. That's all you need for one day. It's not waterproof. Doesn't have a back where you can see the function. So I would keep it away from any moisture. But it's a nice little watch. The band could, it's on the lower end side. It says leather, no way, that's leather. but it's comfortable and it matches on the outside. It looks nice. I may eventually replace that band if that one starts to fade, but this one, nice little mechanical watch. Heavy, it's not light, and like I say, a little sporty, a little different with that style, with that shape. So again, a good bargain for $25 to get an authentic automatic watch, no battery needed, all that, you know, that works well, looks kind of sporty. Winter seems to make fun design stuff, so I like that watch. So that's my next one. All right, now we're gonna go to the third one. This one I just got today. This is the second Aocasdiy, and I hope or Aocasdiy. I'm sorry, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. One I have, I'll be reviewing another one here in a second. This one lists for right around $8 or $9. This is a really cool little watch for $8 or $9. I would expect it, you know, if you went into a local store or retailer, you'd probably be paying over $20, $30 for this watch. But it's a nice weight, not heavy. I like a little bit heavier watch. It's not light. I don't want to say it's light and cheesy and chintzy. I just like a little bit heavier, but it's close enough. The design on the dial is great. It catches the light, the little squares you can see there on the dial. It is reflective, luminescent. This dial here does rotate, and it's a little hard to do with one hand, but it's got a nice little rotation tightness to it. It's not sloppy. For what you're paying, my goodness, it's crazy to even get a dial that rotates. I wish I could get my other hand on there, but I'm filming, so. But yeah, it does spin and rotate easily. And nice little click rotates. This is a battery quartz, so you look to the back, it's just simple back. But I have no problem with quartz watches because they're pretty accurate and hassle-free. I do kind of like the automatics a little bit better. I don't like to deal with batteries, but I didn't like this band when I saw it on pictures and other people's videos. But I want to tell you in person, these little ridges I went crazy. It looks better and it feels really good. This is a decent quality silicone band. It's heavy and it really molds and feels comfortable in your skin. This is a steel. It actually has their logo on the buckle. For this price, as a daily worker watch, your everyday use watch, this is a good deal. This is a steal. I've only had it today, and it hasn't lost 1 second. I've timed it, not 1 second. A really cool little, I'd call it a fake diver watch. It is waterproof, but you know, probably only splash resistance at that price. You're not going to want to do any deep swimming or anything with this. But to wear something every day that's comfortable, looks good, seems to be reliable. I mean, and I have a lot of respect I'm getting for this Aocasdiy. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. As my second watch of theirs, I'm just impressed with their quality. So another Temu steal for somebody who's just looking to build a little watch collection, possibly. I kind of like that one. Okay, now we're going to switch over to, I think that is 4, or is that 3? That's 3. Okay, so number 4, another Aocasdiy, and this one is sleek. It really looks good on the wrist and hand. That light blue color is just, it's hard to pick up with the bright light, but it really pops. Looks classy. It's a copy of a Tissot. The band is pretty nice on it, actually, for this price range. I want to say these go for probably in the $25 range, maybe less. Nah, actually, I don't want to say that less. I think they're 15. The band is not jingly. It's not cheap. It was hard to change the links on this one. They were very tight and difficult. I got it, so we're good now. But you may want to take it to somebody if you don't know what you're doing on changing these. They're a little tricky. Again, Aocasdiy, perfect time, has the date window. Very reliable, really a good classy kind of business watch. I wear this to work on my business type days when I'm dressed up a little bit. Fits well, just like I said, it's a good deal for the price. Again, another win for Temu. And this one's been the surprise one for me that I really like too. This is a Forsinning, which is the same company as Winter. They have a couple, I think there's like 3 different names under the same company. But this is a nice mechanical watch. And it's another one you shake up and it just ticks right away. There it goes. No problem with it. Again, same thing with the winding. I do these, 15, 20 winds a day max. And then when you're moving and the automatic movement will wind it, you'll be good for a whole day. And just reset it in the morning and go do it again. You're good. This is a heavy watch. I like heavy watches. The gold isn't, obviously not real, but it's not so chintzy and tacky looking of a gold that it looks horrible. It actually looks nice on my wrist. I've had somebody actually ask me how much I paid for that and how I could afford it and blah, blah, blah. I started laughing. I told them the truth. It's just is what it is. This watch goes for right around 20 bucks. These buttons on the side here do not function. They're for look only. But you do have your winder and your time adjustment dial here. And again, the tachometer dial doesn't spin on this one. For an automatic that looks that nice, heavy, it's reliable. I mean, I have zero complaints with this watch. The back has a nice view where you can see the mechanics of it working. I like that on a automatic. Everything works as it should. Now the belt on this one, the bracelet is jangly. It's a little cheap. It's like folded metal, thin metal. So really, if you wanted to upgrade this, because the watch itself is really good. If you wanted to upgrade this to a fancier, nicer bracelet, you'd have yourself a heck of a watch. As it is, it's fine. For 20 bucks, $19 maybe. Again, automatic, that's true automatic, that holds time fairly well. Hard to beat. Luminescence isn't all that great on none of these cheaper watches, but it does have it, so you can read at night. Yeah, it's, again, for that price, not bad at all. So those are my 5 Temu watches and the case that I got to display them with. Overall, if you just watch these prices, sometimes they drop even more. My next one I'm looking at is, there's 2 brands that have very good ratings, and they are the Carnival and the Pagani Design. And Pagani Design watches are really, really sharp. The Carnival doesn't look too bad either. It's more of a, from what I see, a little of a more dress watch. Pagani Design can be dress or dive, and they make top-end watches, and you're looking at around $100 for probably what's equivalent to a $300 or $400 watch. So these all were in the $20 range, except for this first one I showed you. This was only $2 maybe. This one again was like $8. You just can't beat the price on these. So, all right, I hope I was able to show you a few things and you learned something. If you liked the video, press like, maybe subscribe. I'm trying to build up some watch reviews. I'm gonna try to build up a subscription list here and hopefully get some views. All right, peace.